All right. So, should be getting back on the air here. Let's make sure that everybody can still hear you. All right, say something now, Janelle.
Oh, hi there.
Okay, so we should be back there. Basically, having to do all of the setup again. Yep. All right, so we're live. I can see it on my phone.
Mine paused, I guess. Okay.
All righty. Anybody got a peanut?
A peanut. I have
All right,
chips. Should
just
I
checking, just checking
should I
my.
just sit here and eat chips on cast? Is that what we're doing?
Just trying to make sure have the audio and everything is working again. All right, so we are into draft. I will swap the screen over here for you in a second. Shaco is still being taken away by Gwen's Big Secret. Zenith Gaming still selecting red side for draft number 2. Gwen's Big Secret, and we're cruising right through these bands. Jin Zhao and Brahm also being taken away. I think it's the same bands by Gwen's Big Secret in round 1. Zenith Gaming pivoting, taking away the Wukong, Leona, and the Windra. Boosted Sandwich, game number 1 went over to Gwen's Big Secret. Battle was pretty close. In terms of kills and deaths through the first 15 minutes. However, all of the objectives went over on the way of Gwen's Big Secret. Just better roaming and team fighting throughout. And then the route was on.
And you missed a surrender.
And there was a surrender before I think the first tier 3 tower was taken. I think the top tier 3 was almost taken. Um, Zenith Gaming had just seen enough, decided they wanted out, and on to game number 2. Gwen's Big Secret taking the J4 for themselves.
I do appreciate the fact that they banned Leona, so my eyes don't have to bleed again.
don't worry. We've seen Boomstick be Captain Cringe already, and he'll play something else that shouldn't be a support. No, don't worry, he'll figure it out, or he'll play a
I
support
appreciate that.
not like a support.
The Kindred answer, getting to see the side of Zenith Gaming on a more dominant top side, I'm assuming. I think if we're hedging bets here, we're probably gonna see probably Smoothie on a hypercarry. Yeah, we're seeing Ash being brought out on the side of Zenith Gaming. A more utility support for sure.
I forgot you wanted me to award the points here so you could get your whole 1 point.
Oh yeah, thanks. I appreciate that. You know what they say. If you don't win, I don't know where I'm going with that. I'm just getting 1 point. No, I got 51. No, that's right, because I bet 50. Never mind.
Quinn's Big Secret, seeing the Ash bot lane, taking the Senna for themselves. 7 seconds on the clock.
I do like the Senna as an answer for the um Ash.
And a Galio. Um, I don't think I do. I don't think I do like it as a direct answer there. And then a Tom Kench getting picked up, so that could still be flexed a couple ways here. Um,
I assume it's going support.
yeah, I mean, I think that'd be a pretty nasty support, and the anti-slow boots are going to be, or what boots of swiftness are going to be critical. Um,
Singe ban coming out. Smoothie doesn't want to deal with that again. I understand why. It looked annoying.
yeah, yeah. He's like, come on, put him on something. He's got to use his hands again. Show me the Zach from last week or something. Give me something to hit. Malphite also being denied. Shin being taken over for the side of Smoothie, and the Silas and Cass being denied from Kaz.
I honestly thought that we were going to see something more carry oriented on Smoothie for this game. I think it was one of the reasons that they stayed in that game as long as they did.
Yeah, but I think if they nail this mid pick right, you can play around that Kindred, and you can play around if they have a strong mid laner here. They pull out the Yone or something. I'm not sure what that matchup looks like into a Galio. Um, so this draft, I think they're cooking a little bit more here. Is that a Galio support maybe? Or maybe it's a Galio bot carry with a Senna support? This is I think we're cooking a little bit now. Now I'll give you your cooking.
Is that a Corki to carry? It's definitely a Corki to carry. I like the Corki to carry. That's spicy.
Okay. You think it's a Corki Senna bot lane?
Yeah, Corki is a lot better in AD carry now. After all the changes they made to him, I I can't really see Corki being picked in mid for any particular reason because they took away his magic damage and just traded in for true damage. Swain is the answer for mid. It is a more carry prio pick, which I'm. It's it's better than the Annie. They have more engage options. They have more carry options. They have more disengage options. So like all in all, I don't mind XG's draft. I do the worry they have to contend with a Jarvan Galio engage, you know, and then just have the Jack split pushing all game.
Yeah, I think if you're Smoothie, that's more of a matchup you kind of wanted to see. Um, just a more standard matchup there. Yeah, he's going to split on you, but not just going to proxy farm nearly as much. Jax can do it, but I just don't think he's going to do as much as the Singed. Um, Again, the Shin's going to be jumping around the rest of the map, so you got to get the most you can out there if you're Jax. Uh, Again, I think it was a really good game though from the legendary pleb on that Galio as well. His team wasn't afraid to get up in there, and he was always there to come uh, land that ult. The predictions are up. Anybody wants to put down some points, do some betting?
Shall I come away with one again?
It's just Murphy just scooped you. He just wanted the other 49. He saw points. He's like, I gotta have them.
Here, I'll do this at least.
What's he gonna do? Oof! He put down 3 hundo. Whew.
Yeah, the 15 wasn't enough from the last time.
Whew.
Unfortunately, I learned my lesson.
I'll match you. It's rich, but I'll match
Is it rich? I feel pretty poor. I'm not gonna lie to you, dude.
you. uh,
Hmm.
it's bounced down.
I think who do you think is gonna win this?
I mean, I tactically put the points down for Zenith Gaming. I'm always thinking and always kind of rooting for game number 3 to really lay it on the line there. But Zenith Gaming has got to do a lot to close that gap around objectives to make this game a lot closer, to not kind of snowball the way that the last game went. So I'd still have to honestly, if it's putting real money down, I'd put it on Gwen's Big Secret. Um, they just they're just playing.
They played Macro so much better.
Yeah, just as a team, the team play, the communication, you could just see it happening when they're making calls. when they were trying to play around objectives. Right now, it's 3-1 in terms of number of votes. So we got low participation right now, but really all four believing in Quinn's Big Secret.
Yeah, it's hard not to follow up on after what we just saw in in game one.
Yeah,
It was kind of like a steamroll that didn't need to be a steamroll.
yeah, I think it was preventable. Especially if uh, Zenith had decided that like, okay, fine, we're gonna give up for Grubs, but we're gonna go take Drag. If they at least traded 1-for-1 on those objectives, but they just gave all of them away.
Yeah,
Um,
just any answer back. I also did not like the anti pick. The anti pick into Galio, I feel like was just
yeah, it seems.
troll.
Yeah, that I agree. It seems like he was just kind of like locked into lane and just like I can't leave lane, and it's like, well, they are going to leave lane, and you don't push hard enough to not.
Yeah, and Annie really takes a like just abuses squishy champions, and I feel like that's kind of just what she's there for. If you're not really getting uh that type of follow up with from your champion, it just I bet you just feel fucking useless all game.
Yeah, it,
Pardon my French.
it probably did not feel good at all, and that's probably why they scooped at the end. But I would have liked to see him like just hey, we're gonna lose, but this is our play, this is our objective. Hey,
Hit
we're
the
not gonna
black
let
R.
we're not gonna let Jin go deathless this game. Like we're just spend all 5 of our lives just to go kill Jin. Do something like that. Do something as a team. Get something out of it. That yes, we're behind. We said we're gonna do this. Go do it. Get some of that teamwork camaraderie and take it into the next game.
100% agree with you. I think that if Zenith wants to pull this out, they're going to have to play super hard around their Kindred for sure, and make sure that he is enabled as hard as he can be for him to do the true damage
But
and not true damage, percent health damage, and kind of burst through the enemy team.
yeah, I like the aggressiveness of the Kindred pick. But I'm afraid that like too many of like his marks are going to come down to actually trying to execute ganks in lane, because again we didn't see his team be very proactive moving around the map, and a Kindred like is is really good when he can be the aggressor and go into the other team's jungle, and when you have that support from your mid laner. But I just don't know that that's truly gonna be there right now for that team.
I'm gonna have to agree with you. I'm holding out hope. That's all I can say. I don't want to see just like a easy 2-0 stomp.
Yeah, let's
Uh,
not whimper
make him
here.
work for it. Make him work for it. No more surrenders.
Yeah, I agree. It's not what you signed up for. If you want to do that, you can go just play in the your solo queue games.
Big mood. All right,
Oh,
we are
I gotta
getting
fix.
into game number 2.
Yeah,
What's up?
I just realized for the stream I had to fix the Gwen's Big Secret has the win in game number 1. The client
Oh, true, true.
crashed, so I had to fix that again. And yeah, we saw this kind of a slow load in. I don't know if somebody has got a slower computer loading in, but just should still be working. Should still be loading in here.
We're hoping.
At least we got a good skin game, but Jin Kai giving us Team 4 skin again.
Love that. I do like the skin game though. Most the side of Gwen's Big Secret has really good skins. I
Mm,
also really like Shanghai Tom Kench
yeah, no, that's an awesome artwork right there.
and
Just
that
that
Ashen
little
Guardian
jump.
Shen, bro. Oh, that is stiff.
All right, round the rift for game number 2. Last time, Quiz Big Secret did a mid invade and was able to get Vision Trinket down on Red's blue side. We'll see what everybody wants to do here. Looks like standard kind of 5-point there from Zenith Gaming. Made sure they were up in that other bush there so they can deny as much vision as possible.
I think they're going for another invade.
I think they could, but obviously it's a little harder to execute when they do this this late invade. They might just be looking to counter.
Oh, that is a possibility too.
Yeah, it looks like just maybe the counter threat. Legendary Pleb did take the Corki mid, so
Did he?
it is Senna 80 carry. It looks like. No, it's Senna support. Took the support item there, and it's a farming Galio support. I do
I
like me some
mean,
Galio in the bot lane.
yeah, he was super strong, and I really enjoy him. It's smart readout by the side of XG right there. Zenith Gaming.
I mean, obviously the Galio is more of a playmaker in mid. Once you hit level 6, can support more lanes. But if Boomstick's gonna get out of lane and roam like he did last game, then not really missing too much more there.
He also provides a lot in just terms of the 2v2.
Oh
It's
no,
really hard to combat.
yeah, no, it's good in his lane, but just the ult with the overall map playmaking capability. He's
100%.
gonna get bullied a little bit here if they do it correctly. He has a melee here into ranged and some easy ranged ability.
All things said, they are the side of XG they are trading fairly well. Oh,
Slug able to avoid that dodge. Kali does have the sustain, and Gwen's Big Secret coming out ahead in the health bar matchup.
unfortunately, they mistimed the level 2 matchup, or the level 2 level up,
Yep.
and they got run down as a result. And it just looks like we're just going to be seeing a lot of standard farming until the jungles actually make an entrance, unless Boomstick decides to go full Hamtaro.
Good use of the W there by Legendary Pleb. Kaz does catch him with a Z, but able to W out before stuff gets in there.
Oh, unfortunately, I feel like we're about to see Boomstick get run down, actually. Boomstick forced the flash. Slug's still on the back line, getting chased down by H2O Kali. 420 Samurai with the
420
flash
Samurai.
ignite.
Give
Gets
me the
first blood. Both junglers are down to secure their bot side.
That's the
Smoothie
first
going in
stack going
hard
over.
on Genkai. You are correct. That is the first stack for Boots.
Stuff here to help make sure this wave gets pushed in. Let's team reset. But Boomstick did take that TP, so Slug better be careful and get out of there. Boomstick, again, like I said, did have the TP, did use it to get to lane. It would have been a little bit interesting if he had taken the Ignite. Could they have gotten the kill on Slug first? But obviously playing the long game there.
I was making good trading patterns. Unfortunately, Corki Gatling gun just kind of hits hard no matter what. HYG Smoothie getting a Genkai could have actually traded a lot harder there. I guess he's just playing it safe, making sure that his wave crashes and setting up for the potential dive, but there's no jungler to be seen on the top side just yet. He's just making his entrance.
Yeah, jungle's kind of content to farm. Looks like 25 seconds there on the first dragon. Minute 20 still on the first void grubs. That's right. The Kench has been unbenched. Getting the first blood. Kind of unfortunately going over to the support, but hey, didn't give anything back there, so all works out for them.
Love to see it. I assume that junglers are going to start making a play here soon because Duff really needs to get his marks. Sorry.
Yeah, yep. You're right. No, his marks. Yeah, missed if you picked up one there on the scuttle. I can confirm that here in a second. He did, in fact, get one.
Singular mark. We love that. We love that for Kindred. Good start.
I think he needs, what, at least 4 to really get rolling?
Yeah, that or Kraken Slayer, which I think he might end up building first. I'm not quite sure unless he's going for. I don't even know what items build out of that anymore. Honestly, I'm gonna be honest with you.
Boomstick coming top, though, looking to secure the Void Grubs once again. Smoothie kind of locked in the lane, trying to fight Genkai here, trying to push his wave. Stuff is top, but Stuff might be getting caught out here, having to flash,
That's a
having to
good
run.
flash.
Numbers in favor with Boomstick being top on that Galio. Yeah, 420 Samurai, need him to step up here and do a little more damage and harassing. You can't let Senna stand up there. You got to harass. You got the lane advantage right now.
Like on the bright side, this GBS did this completely wrong. They should have sent Senna up because Senna has the support item. Senna's not farming worth anything, where Galio should be farming. This is completely backwards for this situation. But it doesn't matter because this side of XG didn't end up punishing anything.
Right. Yeah, didn't punish. Looks like the Kindred's trying to get his second stacks. Maybe he just cleared chickens there and maybe got a second stack.
I think he did, yep.
Second. Yep, he got a second mark here. The Dragon's still up too, though, because that would have been the other option. Samurai getting caught here, but he's going to be healthy enough to walk away. The other option, if knowing you're going to go with the Void Grubs, would have been to go ahead and try to take that Dragon, knowing you could pull numbers bot side. But they, again, don't do that. Continue to leave it up on the map.
From what I'm seeing in gameplay, it looks like XG is definitely lacking a clear voice in comms. There's so many situations where they should be rotating, and we don't see anyone doing anything of the sort.
Yeah, they're definitely not on the same page. So whether it's not having to clear call outs or just not listening, it's interesting.
Stuff has nothing
Nope.
to farm on the bot side besides Dragon, so I assume, yeah, he's just gonna reset and hit his top side. If I was him, I would definitely be going top to gank the Shen and see if he can get Shen ahead, or just get himself ahead with a kill.
Also odd, there's no, there's getting pinged now, but there's literally no vision from
Anywhere
Zenith
near
Gaming.
Dragon.
Oh yeah, for either team on Dragon, but especially from Zenith Gaming. Just knowing you've given up every objective, so you should kind of at least know when that's being taken.
Yeah.
Yep, River's been given over. I don't know. Okay, they decided they want
Nice
the smoke.
engage coming out from a slug.
Stuff is kind of here, but he can't get over the wall. Slug in a bit of trouble, but uses his own shield. They're seeing if they can chase down Boomstick now.
This is what I wanted to see. Some
now
sort of coordination.
And
0 and 3. 0 and 3. We finally see something come back.
Yeah, much better job from Zenith Gaming. All reset, all commit for it. No TP up, so this Jax is going to get a fair amount of farm top side. But a kill did go over to Smoothie, so he shouldn't feel as bad about it. Looks like he's going to lose 2 plates, but...
Oh, did you look at the items for Jax?
AP Jax?
Why? Just play normal, boys. just please. That is the ballsiest back I've seen from them. Also,
They've gotten away with 2 cheeky ones now in striking distance, but just no bush vision control there.
Stuff there to clean up more farm.
Yeah, he's here to cover once again, so he's at least getting something and not giving everything away, but
This time his
really
bot side up is, so it actually makes sense for him to
be here.
Be here. And then probably rotate mid and try and look for something on mid. He needs to make things happen as a jungler right now. There's just a lot of stagnation going on. And the longer time you give for Senna and Galio and Corki and Jax to scale, the more hard it's going to get. You need a threat of yourself, like for yourself.
So he is up to 3 marks. So working towards that.
He's
I don't
just
think he's
gonna
gonna
reset
get that
instead of looking.
4th one. He's gonna have to. Yeah, he's gonna have to get a kill here. But just backing once again. Void Grubs are up once again. Kaz is in a little bit of a pickle here.
Does he have ult?
He does have flash.
Nice
He does
ult
use
and
his
flash.
ult. Oh, gets a
Nice
3-man pull.
triple.
Actually doing more
if I'm
damage.
Kaz, I'm just running at them. Yeah.
If he could get an arrow here from the Ash, he could probably get a kill.
There's a pull.
There's the arrow, but it's a little too late, and he goes down to Boomstick. Just can't do it by his own. That just took too long to get that arrow out. Have to be in the middle of the lane.
Yeah. He
Can't
did a
can't be
lot of
fishing.
damage in the 1v4 though, so I'm hoping that he's going to be able to show up in mid-game team fights.
Yeah. I mean, yeah, that was a lot of damage. Just feel good about that.
Weapon
Unfortunately,
forcing grubs. Uneven fight. Goes down instantly. We didn't see Tom Kench eat the Kindred. Instead, he ate the Jax. Unfortunately, I feel like if Tom Kench ate the Kindred, spit him out, Kindred could have ulted. That could have went a little bit better. Bought time for the Shen to rotate.
yeah. I mean, really, I thought they were just going to try to burst down one of the Void Grubs to not give over the mark again. Or not give over the Triumph stacks, but no.
They're gonna push for the tower here, and they're going to get the boots of the feats of
But yeah, the
the
feats.
feats of feats.
Yeah.
The feats of feats.
Yep. Again, it was really good plays. You know, Zenith Gaming started really catching up there, and then kind of just fell apart there. A couple of plays not coordinated, not on the same page, overextending, and getting punished for it.
Well, unfortunately, they didn't get the feats of feats yet, because they did lose out on one grub, I believe. So they still have to get a dragon or
Nope,
two.
they got both the grubs. Yeah, I thought that would have been 3 stacks.
It's 3 complete epic monsters.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, and the side of XP got first blood, so they still need
Yeah, they got first blood
another.
and first drag.
Nice salty coming out. We see Kindred moving in. I feel like they just focus on
Yeah,
Boomstick here, right?
just take the kill that you can get. Just take the one that's right there. They're getting TP'd on now, so they're gonna have to turn around here. I don't know. This is where
Jax TP.
Jinkai. I don't know. This is what Jax really
This is
wants.
beautiful. Actual good. Unfortunately, Ash walks out of the Kindred ulti, and Genkai just is going to clean up here with Akali. There's not really much you can do on the side of that, and with that, Genkai is huge.
I didn't think that's exactly what you wanted from Gwen's Big Secret, but I guess I'm allowed to be wrong.
This is a spooky one. Yep, here it goes. 4-0 Genkai now. He's going to be unstoppable inside lane, especially in the end
10 stacks there on his.
And we're looking at another tower being taken in the side of mid for GBS.
So macro once again coming through for the side of Gwen's Big Secret. So really just kind of one moment of brilliance there for Zenith Gaming, and then Gwen's Big Secret said, "No, we messed up. We're back in the driver's seat."
Yeah, in terms of CS, they're all looking about even, which is nice to see. But unfortunately, XG is still down to 3,000 gold.
Yeah, I mean,
If my math is correct.
Those 2 turrets. Yeah, those 2 turrets really coming through. And then just, yeah, so it's 3 extra kills as well.
So I do believe if they get this dragon for the side of Gwen's Big Secret, they do collect the feats of feats, which will be very good for them since they're once again in the lead. And no, they're just snowballing. Kaz is getting ran at.
I don't think they're afraid of stuff right now.
They should be.
Okay. Stuff ended up getting them.
Kaz did get their stuff, did get the mark.
Reinforcements once again. I don't know where Smooth's ult was used previously, but yeah, just no kind of ults
I
really
don't
respond.
I don't know
Interesting
if we take that fight.
ult
Yeah,
decision there by Kaz. I don't know if it just came up or what, but
I
ooh,
feel like he
arrow
was
barely
gonna.
missing Smoothie.
Nice soft reset. Slug
And
is
that's yep.
fighting Boomstick in the bot lane. I think Boomstick actually does lose this one. If I was Slug, I would have just went so hard there. That was free. Unfortunately, he's just playing a little bit too safe because of the deficit they're at right now
Yeah, he
and how last game ended.
yeah he took the merc treads there, which I'm not sure was the correct into that bot lane.
I I'd have to agree with you, but I think Boomstick's brainwave here is that they're mainly setting up for Kaz to be their primary carry. Unfortunately, Slug's Fancy Feet does nothing because he can't really walk away from a Jarvan.
Well, the thing is also like, okay, Kid Buu in a little bit of trouble, barely being able to walk out there, but the cavalry's
Not getting
there,
turned on.
gonna shut down
He gets
stuff
the
here.
ult off.
Stuff trying to sell out for the
Nice.
kill, just gets baited himself. Well, my thing like Boomstick is like, look, you're not the carry, so
Correction, he is the carry now.
I think it's still the Jax, but
I think.
Kaz is still gonna want to eventually get his slow item, so you really just want to, the the boots of swiftness here. I think would be the better play overall. Just having that overall more movement speed. I don't really think you need the tenacity. You really just need the that slow resist. There's more just you're gonna get slowed than anything else. They don't want to hit
Honestly,
you.
I
They're
would
not
have
trying to
went
hit you
Ninja
with the
Tabby.
arrow. They're not trying to hit you with the E. They're trying to hit you with everything else.
I personally would have went Ninja Tabby, just considering that the fact that they do have 280 carries on the side of the enemy team, and then they have a melee with Singed or Singed Ken as well.
Could be.
Penalty coming out on the side of Kaz. Flash taunt. Another follow up with the hook. Unfortunately, AP Jax coming through. Ulti from Senna hitting, giving him the extra shield. He's coming back in with the with his stun. Nice trading. I do believe that it's still going to be a win for the side of XG.
It's actually still a win inside of Quinn's Big Secret because here they are taking to both tier 2s.
Oh, true.
So what actually looks like, yes, here's the teamwork, here's the team play we're looking for. Actually, just giving away the rest of the map, and yeah, unfortunately, it backfired here. I think
That's
the ultimate from
gold
Smoothie,
going to the side of GBS.
yeah, I think the ult from Smoothie was good, but that wasn't enough to turn the fight, and then it was just too much when the rest of the team piled on to. Again, when they just lose tier 3 mid and almost lose tier 3 top, so it's starting to look pretty ugly. Only a 4.5k gold lead for the side of Quinn's Big Secret, but again, they have all 6 Void Grubs. They're tied on dragons, but have that map tempo.
They're doing better on this side of fights, but worse than the first game in objectives. Which
Well, they got they didn't even get a drag last game. So technically, they've improved by one objective.
you got to take one away because they lost their inhibitor tower.
Oh, okay, fair enough. They lost the tier 3 turret. All right, 30 seconds there on Otacon and 32 seconds on Dragon. So this bot fight, they have to fight over this. This is going to be huge. There's just too much at stake here in this one corridor, so this could be pretty nuts.
Legendary Pleb just failed his W, and we're not going hard on this.
Well, the other thing is Kindred shouldn't even be top lane.
I mean, they can't contest him. They can't.
You just have to. That's unfortunately the state of the game. Is you have to just coin flip this because it just.
Yes and no. In my opinion, you go for kills.
If they get
you go for kills,
you just lose. Like.
Yeah.
Because there's gonna 5-man dive a turret. I guess they're gonna go bot lane here and just kill whoever's standing there, and take two
Yeah.
turrets. Like,
So the normal way you want to play this actually is you want to get kills to try and like catch up in terms of objective. It's only second dragon, third dragon, second dragon for them. Looks like big engage coming out from the side of Gwen's big secret. Sen ulti coming down. Genkai is locked in, and Jarvan ulti with Smoothie. Chaz is doing a lot of damage, just running at them. Nice double pull coming in. They're in danger here. They're just running at them. Boomstick trying to delay the inevitable. Huge, huge, huge coming out for the side
I,
of
yeah.
XG.
Yeah, it was a really good fight back there, but I really kind of think it was just an over-aggressive dive by Gwen's Big Secret, because they could have just claimed the river, basically, just pushed them off and then started Otacon, and instead they took drag and then acted like they took Otacon and that they had the revives when
You're
they
about to
didn't.
see Slug die here. Otacon passive is going to drop, and it is going to spin so hard.
Yeah, or yeah.
Oh no, that's the different one. That's the different. We're good. We're good. Not yet. The
I mean,
top one does the spinny blades, and it
still in
hits
trouble
like a
here.
truck.
Still in trouble here. Smoothie using his TP to get here, but the rest of his team is
Yeah.
kind of having to back. So again, now we're looking at trying to kind of fight this out. Stuff chasing down
Smite
Kid Buu, but just putting himself at
puts
a
him in a
bad
bad
position.
position. Yeah.
Yeah, that was. You don't have that much damage.
Otacon is definitely the side of Gwen's big secret now, and all that effort, unfortunately, is a little bit wasted. Chaz might come in and try to do spooky shit again, but I think that if I was Gwen's big secret, I'd just focus cast this time and make sure that he's not getting away with anything like that. Boomstick playing goalkeeper, making sure they can't attack.
Yep, make sure now he's here. He can harass. He can help set up this dive here. Genkai taking it. Blue Slug's got to be careful here. Yeah, if you can get an easy pick here, but I don't. You got to be careful because here comes
You
Kid
gotta
Buu.
remember, free
Slug, that's
revives.
not worth it.
Free revives.
Oi, Poppy.
Okay, no. No.
And I think that's the last we've seen of Zenith Gaming. Wow. Okay, well, I guess early bedtime for me, all things considered. Uh, thank you for casting today. No, I will still
Yeah.
we'll still put a an MVP poll together. That was oof, 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 Batman. All right, let's see. Leisure Pleb 8.1, 8.4. So, that was some good farming here though.
I don't understand why we're FFing when you're not even like you were winning fights. What's happening, guys?
Yeah,
Like
it's a
you
bit
lost one
wild.
fight and mental went down? Like we need to
Yeah, that's we'll have to take a look at that. Um, but let me award those points and get that MVP poll going.
Hmm. I'm ready for another plus
Let's
50.
see. Choose outcome. I put a little bit more down. So she get a tiny bit more this time. All right.
We don't FF casted games, by the way, boys. That's just something we don't do.
Yeah, not a great look, but here we are, alas. Um,
I won 383. I got 83 from that.
Man, the big fish is taking all your money, huh?
We take it though, every time.
All right. So sorry, everybody. You're still sticking around. MVP poll is now started. I think this is an interesting one here. Um, just kind of trying to like look at the stat lines, but I don't think the stat lines tell the whole story of game number two. Um, but I think like Kid Buu 5-1-5 did really well. Jin Kai obviously was a menace.
I'm going with Boosted. He was a facilitator.
Boomstick.
Yeah, Boosted. Boom, boom, stick. Jesus Christ.
I was like, not the same
Yeah.
person.
He was
they
kind of like all of their engages and facilitated their entire team to actually make their plays.
I hope Boomstick does win the MVP so he can pop off on you here.
Hey man, the way you building, yeah, I'm calling you Boosted. That ass.
All right, so still got a minute to go. We got Kid Buu at 4, Boomstick at 3, one for Jinkai, one for H2O Kali. No love for the legendary pleb. They just expect too much of you. But yeah, I mean, well played there by Gwen's Big Secret once again. So we'll have to see if they continue to play on off days. We'll continue to try to get them streamed. I think some other teams are probably gonna start pushing back on nah, 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 nah. You gotta play on Sundays. Um, but
Yeah.
yeah, no, like, good showing today. We liked your comps a lot better today than we liked them last week.
I'll
Um,
definitely agree.
but I think they just actually played much better this week.
I
Um,
also agree, but the building needs to be worked on. We need to calm our tits.
Kid Boo was the MVP last week. He's the MVP once again. Let's get him back in here. Unless somebody really complains on his team, but I think they voted for him.
I'm complaining. I
uh,
want this man disconnecting in the middle of a chat.
hey, he was good last time. We'll see if we can keep him good again this time.
True. He did
Fuck my
disconnect from the
life.
channel though. Welcome. Welcome back.
Welcome back. Welcome back, Kid Boo.
It's
Can I
okay,
just
buddy.
can I just say
Every
one thing? Can I just say one thing before we start?
No.
All
no.
four of you that are
No.
okay, my bad.
No, you may not.
Now that we've started,
Uh,
now you could say something.
okay, all four of you that are in that channel right now. Um, Talon E over bridge, please. Talon E over bridge. Thank you. That's all I need to say. Anyways,
uh, well, I mean, I think they're gonna keep putting you up here. You guys keep winning. I think they're gonna keep putting you up here.
You know
Like I
what
said,
makes this
you
better?
need somebody else to
um,
be streamed. Yeah, what's up,
yeah.
buddy?
What makes this better is that he just keeps getting put with a caster that will not just like leave him alone about disconnecting in his games.
Oh my god.
You
Please.
know, I don't think, knock on wood, I don't think we've had any hiccups in the games that we've streamed so far. People connecting, disconnecting actually.
I
So
mean,
hopefully you've got that
Yeah.
fixed.
technically, you guys had one
You,
today.
well, you're right. So yeah, for
Eh,
some reason Streamlabs doesn't like there's an option where I can preview the other window and make the changes and I don't have to make it live. Uh
yeah.
and it doesn't like that. Even though it's
Oh.
part of their software. I'm like, "Okay, I made my changes. Go back just the one screen or share the new screen." No. Fuck you.
Hmm.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that
Okay.
makes sense.
But
So
hey,
could do.
your game was
What's up?
over. So the whole game got completed.
Yeah.
Go ahead, Foxel.
How'd you feel about this week's wins?
I mean, this one's same as last week. We just executed perfectly. Well, not perfectly, but
Yo,
more. Um, I would say we just executed what we needed to do. We did our job. That's all we had to do. Like, just go on to the next one. We're just preparing for week 3, pretty much at this point.
smart idea, smart idea. Is there anything that you'd like to see out of your teammates in the upcoming weeks in terms
Um,
of, champions, responsibilities?
Besides, well, yeah, I mean, just continue doing your role. That's all we got to do is just continue doing our role. We keep winning like this, we'll be undefeated by at the end of the year. I mean, if we,
Oh,
yeah, but like because there's a few teams out there that there's some players that just refuse to stay in their role, and that's why they lose some of those players. What's called some of those games I watched on Sunday. Well, Sunday, and then some of them that were exclusive on their own stream. It's just do your job, do your role, and you'll get the win. No reason to play main character, right?
Very valid. Blitz, do you have any questions?
There's a lot of people who love to play. They're all the heroes of their own story, and not willing to be part of a team. Uh, well, yeah, wish your team the best of luck, but just remember it's kind of a curse to go undefeated.
It is.
Take
It is
take your
because
take
I
your
had
lump where you
that.
can early, and then
I mean, that happened. That happened 2 seasons ago to my team, so I feel the pain already.
yeah.
It's taking that route. And before the quarterfinal exit, the first round exit. And no, I'm not the main character, Plev. You are. Let's get that straight right now. You are the main character. I am just a role player.
Nah, man. Main character with side character energy. True.
There fucking is.
The way it is.
We
Yeah,
come on now. We all know Boomstick's really the main character.
yes, yes,
The
because you like the
lethality,
Leona? You
Leona.
guys like the
Are we
Leona?
talking about ego or build? Because like,
Now we had that under wraps that Leona just because
I feel like it should have stayed
specific
there.
well it's a specific bill we picked up like 3 weeks ago because someone else picked it up and then we are like okay let us try it and then it went well that one game so we're like okay we can keep this in the bag for now. Like I said we have a few more in the bag. It's just week by week we'll bring out one.
I don't think you were necessarily trend setting this week, but we were both talking. We think that you guys played much better, much cleaner team League of Legends this week. Not that it was
Mm.
bad last week, but just it was you guys were on point, especially game number
Mm.
one, controlled basically every objective that you could, and then game number two basically did the same thing. Obviously gave up the first dragon, but otherwise got everything else on the map. So your team was definitely rotating, definitely on point. So it seems
Mm.
like you guys have some good chemistry, some good comms going right now, and we'll have to see if anybody else in the league can get that together and match it. And there's some other
Yeah.
teams who are known for that, so it'll be interesting to see when you guys go head to head.
Yeah, exactly. So like I said, at the end of the day, just do your job. Do your job, stick to your role, stay in your lane pretty much. So
Good luck with your future games, bro.
thank you. And thank you guys again. And do I get a shout out again?
Yeah, go ahead. Any final thoughts?
uh shout out to what's it called the only person that voted for me that wasn't what's it called trolling me that voted out me what's it called I can't speak that voted about me I guess without what's
MVP.
bias, yeah, bias. Wasn't biased about it. Versus the other three in the call. Well, really,
All right, hurry up and disconnect.
I hate it here.
Have a good night. Go enjoy some time with your
Good
team.
night.
We're
Yeah.
gonna wrap up and get out of here. Any closing thoughts from you, Foxel?
Public service announcement. If you're being casted, don't FF.
Yeah, yeah. It's not
That's pretty
great.
much it. Not
I
a great look.
understand. I understand it's not fun sometimes, but hey, you're playing a game. It's all gonna be all right at the end of the day. Um, so hopefully, cool heads, and hopefully everybody gets there. But like, I mean, I even saw the damage chart up from the previous game. They were doing damage. They were in it. Needed some things to go their
Winning
way.
fights.
Only again, they finished 4,000 down. So I expect to see some team changes, or at least maybe they'll run it back one more week. But yeah, kind of not a great look, and it's also not great because you also tell everybody else that things aren't all right at home. So yeah, pull it together. Anything else you wanna share?
Uh, no, not really, other than
Okay.
self promo, because I'm the best. Get at me.
That sounds good. So yeah, we'll try to give you guys more heads up for whenever the next game is going to happen. This one was a little bit of a surprise. Learned about it yesterday evening. Um, so otherwise, we'll catch you Sunday at 9 is still the plan. I don't plan on hosting. I believe we'll be playing at that time, but it's working on getting you a host. Get somebody here to cast those games. All right. Well, we'll catch you guys on the next stream. I'm Blitz.
I'm Foxel.
Have a good night, everybody.